Almost everyone experiences it the moment lunch ends, and suddenly the mind starts whispering for something sweet, something salty, or just one bite more. This post-lunch craving is not about hunger. It's about biology, blood sugar swings, digestion signals, and habit loops. You might have eaten a perfectly balanced meal, yet your body still asks for dessert or snacks. So, in this video, we will discuss what happens when you sip green tea for 60 seconds post-lunch. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Why post-lunch cravings hit so hard? After lunch, your body enters the digestive phase. Blood sugar levels rise, insulin gets released, and the brain reacts to these changes. When blood sugar spikes quickly and drops just as fast, cravings appear. Add stress, poor sleep, dehydration, or highly processed meals, and the craving response becomes even stronger. The brain seeks quick dopamine hits, usually from sugar or refined carbs, creating a cycle that repeats daily. The 60-second green tea rule explained. The concept is simple but powerful. After finishing lunch, sip warm green tea slowly for about 60 seconds. Not gulping, not chugging, just mindful sipping. This short window allows green tea compounds to interact with digestion, hormones, and the nervous system at the exact moment cravings usually begin. Timing is the secret weapon here. Green tea is not just a drink, it's a signal. Green tea works less like a beverage and more like a biochemical signal. The warmth tells your digestive system that eating has ended. The bitter, earthy taste activates satiety receptors, and the bioactive compounds, especially catechins, send messages to the brain that food intake is complete. This combination reduces the urge to continue eating. How green tea stabilizes blood sugar after lunch. One of the biggest triggers of cravings is blood sugar instability. Green tea contains EGCG, a powerful antioxidant that improves insulin sensitivity. When insulin works more efficiently, glucose enters cells smoothly instead of crashing later. This results in fewer sugar cravings, less afternoon fatigue, and a calmer appetite response. The role of warm liquids in appetite control. Warm liquids naturally slow gastric emptying. When you sip green tea warm, not iced, it gently relaxes the stomach muscles and supports digestion. This creates a feeling of fullness without heaviness. Cold drinks can shock digestion, but warm green tea works in harmony with your gut, telling your brain, we're done eating. How green tea activates satiety hormones. Your body releases hormones like leptin, GLP-1, and peptide YY to signal fullness. Green tea enhances the sensitivity of these hormones. This means your brain receives the I'm full message louder and faster. As a result, cravings fade naturally rather than being forced away through willpower. The bitter taste that rewires cravings. Most people don't realize that bitterness suppresses sweet cravings. Green tea's natural bitterness activates taste receptors that reduce the desire for sugary foods. This is why after sipping green tea, desserts often feel less tempting. It's not psychological, it's sensory biology at work. Green tea versus dessert. The dopamine reset. Cravings are often dopamine-driven, not hunger-driven. Sugar gives a quick dopamine spike followed by a crash. Green tea, on the other hand, contains L-theanine, which creates calm alertness. This balances dopamine without overstimulation, helping you feel satisfied instead of restless after meals. The L-theanine effect on mental calm. L-theanine crosses the blood-brain barrier and promotes alpha brainwaves, the same state associated with meditation and relaxation. After lunch, this prevents stress-induced snacking. When the mind is calm, impulsive eating naturally decreases. Why 60 seconds is the sweet spot? You don't need a full cup instantly. The first 60 seconds of sipping trigger oral, neural, and digestive signals. Prolonged sipping beyond that is fine, but the initial minute is when cravings usually start forming. Interrupting that pattern early stops the craving loop before it gains momentum. Green tea and gut health connection. Green tea supports beneficial gut bacteria while reducing harmful microbes. A healthier gut produces fewer hunger misfiring signals. Over time, this improves appetite regulation, reduces bloating, and creates a more predictable hunger rhythm throughout the day. The impact on afternoon energy levels. Post-lunch energy crashes often lead to snacking. Green tea contains a small amount of caffeine, enough to increase alertness without causing jitters. Combined with L-theanine, it provides smooth energy, reducing the need for sugary pick-me-ups. How green tea reduces emotional eating. Emotional eating often spikes in the afternoon due to stress and fatigue. Green tea lowers cortisol levels and supports nervous system balance. When stress hormones drop, the urge to eat for comfort also decreases. Green tea versus coffee after lunch. Unlike coffee, green tea doesn't overstimulate digestion or spike cortisol. Coffee can increase acid production and hunger rebound later. Green tea is gentler, making it ideal for post-meal consumption without triggering cravings later in the day. The role of hydration in craving control. Many cravings are actually dehydration signals. Sipping green tea rehydrates the body while adding functional benefits. This dual action often resolves cravings that would otherwise lead to unnecessary snacking. Green tea and portion control over time. When practiced daily, the post-lunch green tea habit retrains your brain to end meals cleanly. Over weeks, portion awareness improves naturally. You stop eating out of habit and start responding to real hunger cues. How this habit supports weight management. By reducing unnecessary snacking, stabilizing blood sugar, and improving satiety, green tea indirectly supports fat loss. It's not a magic drink, but it removes one of the biggest obstacles to weight management: uncontrolled cravings. Green tea's thermogenic effect. Green tea slightly increases metabolic rate through thermogenesis. While subtle, this effect supports calorie utilization and prevents excess energy from being stored as fat, especially when consumed consistently. The mindful ritual aspect. The act of sipping slowly creates a pause between eating and action. This mindfulness moment breaks automatic behaviors like reaching for dessert or snacks. Rituals are powerful because the brain loves patterns. Best way to prepare post-lunch green tea. Use plain green tea. No sugar, no milk. Water temperature should be hot, but not boiling to preserve antioxidants. Steep for 2-3 minutes. Stronger is not better. Balance is key. Common mistakes people make. Adding sugar, drinking it ice cold, or consuming it too late after lunch reduces effectiveness. The timing and simplicity are what make this habit work. Who benefits most from this habit? People struggling with sugar cravings, emotional eating, afternoon fatigue, or weight plateaus benefit the most. Office workers, students, and anyone with sedentary routines see noticeable changes within days. When you'll start noticing results. Some people notice a drop in cravings from the very first day, while others may need 5-7 days of consistency. As the body adjusts, blood sugar becomes more stable, and digestion improves. Within 2-3 weeks, sipping green tea after lunch turns into an automatic habit. At this stage, cravings feel weaker, less frequent, and easier to manage because the body and brain are working together instead of fighting hunger signals. Green tea is a tool, not a crutch. Green tea works best when paired with balanced meals that include protein, fiber, and healthy fats. It is not a replacement for proper nutrition or mindful eating. Instead, it supports digestion, improves satiety, and enhances good food choices. When used correctly, green tea amplifies healthy habits already in place. Relying on it alone without improving meals will limit results and long-term benefits. Long-term psychological shift. With regular practice, the mind slowly stops associating lunch with desserts or post-meal snacks. The brain learns that eating has a clear ending. This sense of closure reduces impulsive eating and emotional snacking. Over time, food decisions become calmer and more intentional. This psychological shift is powerful because it removes the constant mental battle around food, making healthy eating feel natural instead of forced. Why this simple habit beats extreme dieting. Extreme diets depend on strict rules and restriction, which often increase stress and cravings. In contrast, this habit focuses on regulation and balance. When the body feels safe, nourished, and stable, cravings fade on their own. There is no pressure, guilt, or deprivation involved. This makes the habit easier to maintain long-term and far more sustainable than harsh dieting methods that usually fail. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.